We want to welcome everybody back here and appreciate everybody's patience as we get the live stream up and running on winners bracket semifinal number 2. The first semifinal game already underway on field 1 between the Ottawa University Braves and the Kaiser University Seahawks. Last time we checked, it was tied up at 6. But any more scoring updates that we can get on our end, we will be sure to share with you all as well. Or if you're a viewer watching at home, you can always tune in to that broadcast, as Corey Thorpe will have all the action and will keep you primarily posted on those games. St. Thomas and Thomas working it out here. Holly Neer can't get anywhere as Jada Reese is there with another sack. So far in this contest, it's been that kind of game for St. Thomas. Currently a touchdown scoring difference after Thomas quarterback Alexa Wilson was able to find Nakara Brown in a seam route, and she was able to take it the distance about roughly 30 some odd yards or so. But that has been the lone score in this contest. Neer back under midfield. Neer will get over the middle. That'll be a nice little pickup for the first down. On the calling play. And of course, that won't be the first time you'll hear a whole bunch of cheering again. Just like this contest, Ottawa and Kaiser will be a live action-packed game as Neer looking for her intended receiver, and instead it's knocked away by Aaliyah Wood, the freshman from Las Vegas, who has been an absolute solid pickup for the Nighthawks this season. One of their receiving leaders. And so with that, it'll be a turnover on downs. TU will take over. Starting lineup for the Nighthawks at this moment in time. You got Giselle Jones, the far side near receiver. Delva in the slot. Wilson looking for options. She'll get it off to Jones. And the flagpole will be made by Mayerly Kaon. Finishing off that lineup, we said it was Giselle Jones on the out receiver on the near side. Britt Delva in that near side slot. Margarita Pena, the center. Kiana Akol, the dump player. Alexa Wilson at quarterback. And on the far side, you got Aaliyah Wood in that right slot as Pena makes the reception and will be just shy. Finishing that lineup on the right slot receiver, we mentioned Aaliyah Wood. And on the far right receiver is Kiera Knight. Third and about 2 yards to go to pick up an extra set of downs for the Nighthawks. Currently leading it over St. Thomas. Scoreline is 6-0. Wilson will roll to her left. Wilson throws back other way, off the hands of Akol, but a solid breakup by their veteran leader, Destiny Francois. So big decision upcoming for back-to-back Sun Conference Coach of the Year, Chelsea Palmer, and this Nighthawks squad. And right now, it looks like signs of they're going to go for it. Just a few yards to go. Chelsea Palmer taking that gamble, and that's been one of her personality traits is in key situations, she is not afraid to go big early. It's a direct snap to a Cole, feeds it off to Delva, who's got the first down and more. It's off to Jones. Giselle is down. Destiny Francois with the flagpole, but we got a penalty flag right here. We'll get the official call from the referees in just a moment. But the flag was thrown after Delva picked up the first down. So we're getting word, looked like it might have been an illegal screen on Thomas. So 5 yards from the spot of the foul. And again, because Delva picked up the first down, they will move it 5 yards from the spot. So it'll be a first and about 13 or so. So effectively, the play seems like it was for no gain because it was a 5-yard gain at the end of the day, but the penalty knocks them back towards the previous line of scrimmage. And they will mark the spot at midfield for second down. The Nighthawks coming off a 28-0 win over the Warner Royals, their second sweep over Warner this season. St. Thomas coming off of its 25-8 win over Kansas Wesleyan in the mid-morning day. Wilson cuts back towards the right, and it's Aaliyah Wood with a quick reception. And third down coming up. Kiana Akol will take the snap, and she'll run it to her left. Off the hands of Pena, and it's picked off. Tashumba Washington making the big pick. And that'll end the drive for Thomas. And Tashumba Washington has been one player where when you least expect it, she has been known to come up with big plays in the season. And right there when St. Thomas needed it, comes up with the pick off the deflection off Pena. So the Bobcats will begin. They will have roughly 19 yards to go to pick up a new set of downs. As this is near throwing towards her left side, looks for Washington, misses Scott. Tashumba pitches it back, and the receiving player dropped it. So Washington following up had some nice cut moves, perhaps maybe even a lane towards the middle, but instead the pitch ends up backfiring for the Bobcats. So it'll be second down. So the breeze starting to pick up here in Marietta, Georgia at the confines of the Franklin Gateway Sports Complex. Again, today will be the only day where we see the NAIA Women's Flag Finals being played, as Friday we'll be back at the Mercedes-Benz in the Home Depot backyard. Near is going to get sacked by Jada Reese. It was a delayed sack call, but made nevertheless. And that's what Thomas wanted from their sophomore from Crestview. Indications now say it's third down. Near looked for a first read. She'll throw it back towards the middle. And short of Janae Scott. But it was Scott that read it cleanly, but we have a delay in play. Not exactly sure where it comes out. It looked like a free play or something, or a delayed play, whatever the case may be. That's what you consider saving grace for St. Thomas. Near rolling to her right, throws back over the middle. It's picked. Nakara Brown cuts back the other way, pitches it outside. And Janae Scott may have had an extra few yards, but it has been back and forth, pick after pick after pick to end these last 3 drives. And Thomas in prime position to score in the red zone, and will set up 1st and goal. Holly Near had an initial read on this near side, but cut back at the last second, looking for a secondary option and over the middle. And Nakara Brown cut the route and was able to make the pick in the middle and return it for a few yards. Or at least we thought it might have been an interception, but looks like perhaps a penalty negated it. Rayana Baker dropping that one. And again, we appreciate your patience for our viewers watching at home. And a timeout called. Or perhaps the end of the quarter. Either way, breaking action will step aside for the moment. Thomas leading by 1 touchdown. Second down now for the Bobcats. Near off to the side again, this time a completed reception. It'll be just shy, about 3-4 yards or so, and it will be 3rd down. Big play upcoming for both sides. Reese coming in hot. Near can't connect with her receiver. So that'll be 4th down. And for Coach Eric Berzenko, decision here whether or not to punt. And so St. Thomas will elect to punt it on 4th down. So Near. be in. Or at least we thought they might be punting, but they look like they could potentially be lining up to go for it on 4th down. And they are instead. Hanier is going to quick flip to Rayona Baker. Doesn't make it, but we got a flag. And it's going to be a penalty on St. Thomas. Alexa Wilson on 1st down. Finds Pena. As a flagpole will be made. I look like Kaon. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. And this pass will be broken up, intended for Pena.
Watch option. Behind, Ray.
2nd down play. Cole and Wilson split in the backfield. Looks like Cole will get the snap though. Cole looks for Wilson as the dump off. Wilson throws it back to Cole the other way. And Cole is shy as it's Miranda Faradaz who makes the flagpole. Faradaz, a dual athlete at St. Thomas, spends her falls playing on the soccer team, and in the spring plays with the flag football club. A little break in the action as we step aside for the moment. Just moments away from starting the second half. Thomas with a 7-0 lead over St. Thomas. Both these squads are fighting for a chance to play in the winner's bracket final at the Mercedes-Benz on Friday. That game will be scheduled for 10:30 a.m. Loser of this contest will play the winner of Weber International and Midlands elimination game. That contest being set for noon at the Mercedes-Benz field. And Alexa Wilson will take off and has the quarterback keeper for the first down. Ottawa and Kaiser currently in the mix. Again, once we have an updated score for you, we will be more than happy to provide it. Loser of the Ottawa Kaiser game to take on the winner of Warner and Kansas Wesleyan. And the keeper by a Cole will go for a few yards. Myerly Kaon will pick up the flagpole.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
Let's go! Let's go. Put the pressure on her, let's go!
Wilson rolling to her right over the middle. And this one is caught to Delva, just a few yards shy of the first. And that'll set up, I believe, a third down opportunity.
Third down, D. Let's go. Watch the flat here. Watch the flat.
Thomas lined up in a bunch trio on the far side. Wilson will take it herself. She'll keep it and instead pitch it out to Kiara Knight. But it looked like it was pretty close. And so referees will call it an illegal pass by Alexa Wilson, getting the forward pass out when she crossed the line of scrimmage. And just again, a very blunderous decision there by the freshman. And so 5 yards back. And so instead of what would have been a first down to Kiara Knight, a silly move by Alexa Wilson will now give the ball back to the Bobcats on this punt. And this one will roll all the way back to the end zone. And so St. Thomas will start off this possession at the default 14-yard line. So first down, St. Thomas. Relatively balanced gun. Near will look to her left, and she cannot connect. Pass intended for Destiny Francois will bring us to a second down. Near's pass, way off target. And that one just thrown way out of reach and will bring up a third down. But again, for St. Thomas, just about 6 yards to pick up for a new set of downs. Bobcats have to find a way to convert on this down. You do not want to give up an opportunity after seeing how Thomas ended their last offensive possession. Near, quick flip out, and the flagpole made by Delva. So about maybe a yard or two picked up, but it's gonna be 4th down. And St. Thomas will be giving the ball right back. Kiara Knight on the far side, Janae Scott in center, and Aaliyah Wood near side to receive the punt. And Holly Near doing the honors. Near one of the deepest legs in the Sun Conference, and this will be fielded by Knight. She'll take it herself, spin move and all, and more flags being pulled, and it looks like it's gonna be penalties on St. Thomas for holding. And those are huge penalties because it'll tack on at least another 10 yards to what was a fairly moderate return by Kiara Knight. So officials will mark off the extra 10 yards. And so instead of what could have been a first and moderate amount, Thomas only now has to pick up about 3 or 4 yards for a new set of downs. Cole will take the snap. Thought about passing it back off to Wilson. Cole will take it herself, and she's got the first down. Cole rolling to her left, and she'll gain a few extra yards. That'll be Tyler Bryant with the flagpole. Cole rolling to the right, finds Knight. Kiera is in for a Thomas touchdown. So Thomas now extending their lead 13-0, now pending this extra point. Cole with the snap, trying to take it herself, and no dice, as she is stopped well short of the PAT. So Thomas now has themselves a 13-0 lead against their rivals from Miami Gardens. And we have 1:30 remaining in the third quarter, and St. Thomas will have to climb a hill. And the pass from near is complete. St. Thomas appears to have gotten the first down. Near over the middle, picked off. Janae Scott the other way. She cuts back towards the middle, another spin move, but the flag is finally pulled. And that is a huge turnover for Thomas. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. So St. Thomas needing a score to come back. Instead, it turns into a near pick. And so we'll step aside for the moment. Quarter number 4, Thomas in the red zone of the Bobcats. Fourth quarter, Cole rolling to her left. Gets past one defender, but not past Kaon for the flagpole. As the sophomore, former Crestview High product, picks up about gain of 2. Cole to take the snap on this play. Alexa Wilson, the dump-off player on the left side. Cole takes it herself. And a quick flag pull made for the Bobcats. The winner of this game moves on to the winner's bracket final. That will be played at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium at 10:30. The loser of this contest plays at the Mercedes-Benz right after at noon, and will await the winner of the Weber International Midland game as Delva makes the reception, trying to spin her way to the end zone, but falls shy. And a fourth down situation coming up for TU. St. Thomas got to do everything they can to make this stop as Thomas leads it 13-0 and can threaten to go up. A touchdown here will make it at least a 19-point contest. And again, with this being the fourth quarter, Chelsea Palmer, who is notorious for milking the clock, would be a dangerous scenario to be in. And this one, broken up. Rayana Baker, it was in her hands, but wasn't able to make it. And that actually could benefit St. Thomas. Had she have made the interception and even came out, St. Thomas would have started on their 1-yard line, but instead, the swat down passer dropping it will set up the Bobcats at their own 14. New life for the Navy and Burgundy, who find themselves trailing by 2 scores, needing some kind of spark on offense. Twins on the near side. It's Holly Near, finds Francois, picks up a good chunk of yardage. We'll get official wording from the referee if it's a first down or not. Few yards shy of the first. Holly Near over the middle. This one off the hands of the St. Thomas receiver and almost taken away by Janae Scott. Could have been disastrous for the Bobcats, but that time a dropped would-be interception by the junior gives the Bobcats another opportunity, 3rd and short, to move the sticks. Near, back over the middle, and it's picked. Nakara Brown might have some open distance, and that could be the nails in the coffin. Holly Near cut it back towards the middle. Janae Scott almost had the pick, and the very next play went to the same area, and Nakara Brown picked up on it and was able to take it the distance, had a wide open lane slanting towards the left side, and was able to make it a pick 6. And now the Nighthawks with an opportunity on this PAT to make it a 20-0 game. A Cole under center, Scott as the dump-off player. And just wasn't able to make that completed pass. So conversion is no good. Nevertheless, big play for the Nighthawks, courtesy of sophomore Nakara Brown, for that pick 6.
Hey, Sala, back up.
So it'll be K-On as the blocker. They will motion a receiver. Near, back the middle again, and tipped away by Scott. Twice now, where the Tallahassee, Florida native almost came away with the pick. Near, looking back towards the middle again. This time she finds K-On for the first down. Or at least it should have been a first down. We saw that extended reach. But from our angle, it looked like it could have been a first, but right there for the officials who are right then and there, she is shy about a yard. Near finds Bryant, and that will be a first down. We'll step aside here for the moment as a player is down. We're back in action as it's near. She's going to go deep, looking for Tashumba Washington, and it's picked. Kiara Knight cutting back the other way. She's across midfield, and Destiny Francois is there for the flagpole. And that just might be the exclamation point to what has been a defensive domination on this Thursday day overall for the Thomas University Nighthawks. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but in the flag football rules, time for about another play. And for the Thomas University Nighthawks, we'll probably just roll it to the right with a Colin Scott. But Thomas University will be moving on to the winners bracket final. And they will take on the winner of the Ottawa Kaiser contest, St. Thomas. They will be awaiting the winner of the Weber International Midland game. And that contest will be scheduled for a noon kickoff time, also at the Mercedes-Benz field. But Thomas University comes away victorious. And that will conclude our day games overall with that contest. We want to thank everybody for tuning into all of our broadcasts on this side of field number 2 that started early in the morning with Campbellsville and Warner, and now ends with this winter bracket semifinal as the Nighthawks take it to the St. Thomas Bobcats. Another shutout for TU as the Bobcats will look to try to regroup for tomorrow. For Angelo Pontello, I say thank you everyone for tuning into this NFL flag broadcast, and we will see you back here tomorrow. That is at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for more NFL flag, women's flag football final action with NAIA Nationals.